Legend has it that it was written by the Dark One. The Kinonomicon Ex Mortis. Roughly translated.
Good movie.
Of the dead.
Are we back yet?
Right. Charlie Band did not keep us off the air. It was all Mark's fault. That's why we didn't have a stream last week.
It was the day after Labor Day, and I had a grown-up headache.
You were celebrating labor. It's fine. It happens.
Indeed.
Mark, you were in labor? Congratulations. Congratulations.
Miscarried.
Oh,
jeez.
Congratulations, though.
We got dark. Yeah.
I don't know if you congratulate that.
Huh,
Congratulations on your miscarriage. I know you didn't want it.
Right.
There's got to be a Hallmark card for that, right? Like, you know what they say about happy accidents.
Right.
Are you the one who sent me that photograph of the Hallmark section where it had the crying Peter Griffin card like slipped in with the sorry about your loss card?
Yeah.
Oh man. Sorry about your weenie card.
That's
what
what
I
I
would
would do.
That's what I would buy. I would buy a full custom hot dog Hallmark card. Now I kind of want these. When are you going to do channel merch?
Oh my God! When I hit many more subscribers,
many more, I'd buy it all.
Many more.
I'd buy a weenie on anything. Wouldn't you, Mark? Wouldn't you?
I have I have an 8-pack of hot dogs chilling in my fridge as we speak. So,
that's
I buy enough hot dogs. I don't need to give this guy any more money.
I would ask how you guys are doing, but we kind of mentioned it before we started about Norm.
Oh, yeah, we're all, like, genuinely broken up. I miss Norm Macdonald.
Yeah, I went on Twitter earlier. I saw the hilarious clip you shared. I wonder if we could play it or if we'd get struck for
we might get struck, yeah.
Probably,
but, I mean, it's... So, all like the best of Norm Macdonald has just been filling up my stream, my Twitter stream all day long since it was announced that he passed away. And so, just remembering, like, I remember how funny he was, but I forgot like just how fucking funny he was. Like, he's one of the greatest comedians of all time.
Yeah, and man, all those jokes like he wouldn't get away with today. It's so funny how quick things change.
Well, the one of him at the ESPYs was just so brutal.
Oh, it's a
the
classic.
fact that he went up in front of like all those athletes and made that joke about the Heisman Trophy is like, you want a Heisman Trophy, and no one can ever take that away from you, unless you kill your wife.
Have you guys seen where he hosted some early YouTube awards? Like he was on the carpet, and then they would bring over different YouTube stars and comedy stars.
Oh my God! Like
and
him and PewDiePie or something.
It was him, and I think it was like Andy Samberg and the other two Lonely Island guys. And then they had the other two normie YouTube hosts. But Norm basically goes on his Hitler rant where he talks about how, like, what if you went to travel back in time to kill Hitler, but then you're so hypnotized by him, that you can't do it because you fall for him and his magnanimous personality.
Oh my goodness. That reminded me of this meme I saw. I think I actually even saw that again earlier today. It was this classic meme of like a petition that was like it needs like 1 million signatures to build a statue of the guy who killed Hitler. And it's like it has like 900 something thousand like signatures. Oh, that's such a funny meme.
The guy who killed. That's such a good joke. Brilliant.
Oh man! But the one Mark that you retweeted, I was crying for like 5 minutes when it said it was Norm on the SNL skit with these different pie charts of like fatal accidents versus minor accidents, and he's like, "Yeah, I know the numbers on these don't all total up to 100, but what did you expect? A woman made it." And then he's like, "Oh, and those of you that get offended at the joke, a woman wrote it. So now what?" And then he paused and he's like, Not just kidding. We don't hire women.
What's so great about that is that like that's just a rapid fire of 4 jokes, one after the other, and you can tell like the following 3 of them he just came up with on the spot because he was so like quick and so witty, and it's just like the jokes get better and better and better along the way. He was so awesome.
Right. So we're all gonna be taking shots except me. I don't drink. I'll take a shot of water or something.
And I'll have another adult headache tomorrow, but that's okay.
Yay!
Right. But at least it's tomorrow, so you don't push back the stream again.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Oh man. But anyways, I wanted to talk about Malignant, but I think we'll have to be spoiler free.
I don't give a fuck. Go ahead.
You would. No. You would. Trust me.
You would, Mark. You will.
No.
I think you would, Mark.
Please trust me.
Now, is this shit going to get a Blu-ray
movie.
release eventually?
Yes.
Or just going to be one of those things that sits on like streaming forever?
It's already been announced that it has a Blu-ray release in the works. And it's
Okay,
Warner
is it-
Brothers, so.
Oh,
Got
so
it.
you know it's quality.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
So is this worth buying, would you say?
Yeah,
Dude.
I'm gonna buy it.
I saw this on Sunday, and I'm going to go to watch it in the theaters this week.
Now, this isn't some overrated bullshit like Get Out was, right?
No.
No.
Okay.
It's
This
actually
is-
a fun time.
This is like watching a movie that you might have stumbled upon in an 80s video store. Like this is
Well.
the
you
fact
have my
that James
interest.
Wan did this is completely crazy. It's like the Freddy Got Fingered of horror movies. Because
Ooh, now
Warner
you
Brothers was
captured
just
my
like,
interest.
James Wan, you made us so much money. Here, go nuts. And then they were probably like, oh, fuck, what have you done? Like, it's completely nuts. It's insane.
Like, this is what we get in exchange for Aquaman 2, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny how divided people are on this movie. I don't quite know why they are. Weenie, you have any idea why? Because I mean, like, I've seen so many people. Like, I did a video on it, Mark. I don't think you watched it because I talk spoilers in it and I spoil the whole movie. But there was this review of the movie that was so bad I had to do an EFAP of it in a video. And these guys are just like, well, the dialogue was like cringy, so I couldn't enjoy this movie. It sucked. And I'm like, that's the best criticism you got? Like, I haven't seen one person actually articulate a problem they had with the movie itself.
I've heard complaints about the performances, which I think is part of the point. My problems with the movie are that I never like James Wan's casting ever. I almost always dislike a lot of the secondary characters that he chooses, and the soundtrack can be overly cheesy and a little on the nose at times.
Now, I mean, I like James Wan's movies. There's sometimes like things I don't like about them.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoyed The Conjuring, but there's some really bad stuff in that movie. But I still think, it averages out to a pretty good movie.
It's solid. He makes solid stuff.
His problem mostly is that he tends to blow his wad at the very end and do something stupid, like how The Conjuring ends with a flying magic shotgun and spinny chair on the ceiling, and it's just like, this movie was a real, creepy classic haunted house movie, and now we've got flying shotguns at the very end. Like,
Well,
this
the
just got
flying
really
shotgun
dumb.
was about to be entered into the DC cinematic universe, but they couldn't get all the rights to the shotgun manufacturer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know how it goes.
my complaint about the movie is actually probably very minor, and that's just I couldn't really care for the main character much. So when she tries to have the heartfelt moment at one point with her sister, I was like, yeah, I didn't care. But I say that's minor too, because the movie is just so enjoyable. Like, there's always something happening. It's never boring.
And that's weird because I find people say that they found it boring, and I'm just
I've
like,
never seen a
dude,
boring James Wan movie. He's really good at pacing. Even if he goes full retard in the last 10 minutes, at least the movie's not boring.
Oh, dude,
No.
he doesn't just go full retard. He goes like full retard from outer space in this thing.
Oh no, is this like Dead Silence tier
It's
retard?
crazy, dude. It is
Oh,
just
boy.
nuts. So you got to see it.
Oh man, Dead Silence. Surprisingly, I saw that movie when I was little, and it terrified me so much.
Did you think it was a silent film? This is
What's
the
this
most
noise?
silent
People
film.
are talking.
Right, like when I bought that Vinegar Syndrome movie from last year, Silent Madness, I was like, oh, okay, there's gonna be a silent film about a mad scientist, and no, it had sound. I couldn't enjoy it because it had sound.
I can just envision you sitting there Nasser with your arms folded and a big pouty frowny face watching Silent Running and being like, this is bullshit. This shouldn't be talking. It's called Silent Running.
Right. Sound movie ruins the movies. No, but yeah, I don't understand anyone that said the movie was like boring, because there's always something going on, Mark. You're always going to be entertained when you finally see this movie. I think you should see it soon, so we could talk spoilers maybe.
Yeah, once it comes out on physical media, I'll pick it up probably. I mean, I've seen just about every other horror movie James Wan has made, and even if I don't think there's one that I've ever thought was like dog shit. Did he do Insidious 2? I didn't like that one.
I don't know.
I haven't seen Insidious 2.
Yeah, that one wasn't very good, but Insidious 1 I really like. And then Conjuring was okay, and Dead Silence was okay, and of course he did like the first Saw movie. So I mean, he's got a pretty good track record.
If all of his movies were this, he would probably be my favorite director right now.
Oh my!
Like this is exactly this has everything I want in a horror movie. And in the chat, Yucky Gum saying, "Did you guys see it as a De Palma love letter?" The way I've summed it up to people is it's a giallo by way of De Palma sprinkled with Henenlotter.
That's the most pretentious way of wording that I've ever heard.
But it's completely true.
It's completely true though, and it's not even done in a pretentious way.
I mean, the fact that you only pulled out of that nosedive hot dog because you mentioned Henenlotter at the end, and so now I'm like, okay, I'll allow it.
It's such a fun mix. It's a wild mix of all these things that I love, and it's got a wild killer, cool weapon with a great getup. That's my prerequisites for a good slasher killers. You got to have a good costume, and you got to have a good weapon.
Yeah, real solid fun time, Mark. You're gonna love that movie.
All right. Well, then, how much longer until it comes out on Blu-ray?
6.5 years, they said. They're untangling some of the rights. They accidentally have a full animated Bugs Bunny in there, and it's so everything's just fucked up about it.
Oh, is this a Severin release? I'm just gonna be sitting here forever.
Severin release.
Severin. It's like they announced, like, hey, everybody, we're gonna do Blood for Dracula. 8 months later, there's still no pre-order up for it. Like, hey, we announced it before we actually started the remaster. Oops.
Let's see. Helmut says, I heard that Malignant has an Argento touch, so I probably won't like it. What do you have against Italians?
I think it mainly comes through in things like the lighting and then the killer get-up stuff. Like, to me, that's the giallo portion. I love the lighting in this movie, too.
Yeah, it had such great lighting. I know it's kind of weird to compliment the lighting, but I really did like it. It did remind me of the way Argento lights, which I don't know. I just love how his movies look. They've got such a great tone to them, and I think that's definitely what James Wan was going for and accomplished. And it's like everything he set out to do with this movie, he accomplished. That's why it's so weird to me, like just how divisive this movie is. And
well, especially from people who love older stuff. And I'm surprised because, like I said earlier, this is totally a movie that if it was made in the 80s, people would be loving it today and hailing it. So I'm really surprised to see people who love 80s stuff just shitting on this thing. I don't understand why.
Dude, I don't understand either. Like, there's some reviewers I'm subscribed to, and like I would scroll through and I'd see on like their community tab posts like, Malignant, it's trash. I'm like, well, how is this trash though? Because I know you like movies like the Henenlotter movies, and you like this movie, and it's just like these sort of movies that I know you like. So what didn't you like about this movie?
Well, I mean, there's a whole subset of people who will immediately say something's trash if it's gaining traction and getting popular. You know, the people who just want to be, you know, like, I'm a rebel. I don't watch anything that other people like. So they'll
totally
say shit like
and that's I think that's basically what they were saying in the like I said, there was that review that I EFAP'd, which. Maybe, I don't know, we could watch some of that review because it's just those guys are so cringe. They were trying to be like, hello, fellow children, and you know, or they were just trying to be like they were like, you could tell from the way they reviewed the movie that they hadn't seen any horror movie from before 2010. But I forgot where I was going. Oh, now I remember, because you said that people just hate on it. I think that's what it was, because the way those guys were talking and they're being so vague. You could have replaced the word Malignant in their video title with any other movie. Like, you could have called it like Harry Potter movie review, and it would have been the exact same video because they just couldn't articulate anything.
You should do that.
It'd be like the They Live video review, the dialogue in They Live was
Yeah.
really cringy. He's here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. That is so stupid.
Yes.
But why is he all out of bubble gum? Why bring it up? That's like a CinemaSins ding counter.
Right.
Yeah, oh my god, that's exactly what that would be.
Right. I haven't
We
seen.
live in the era of CinemaSins critiques of movies, and it's the worst timeline possible.
Right. They're like, I haven't seen him chew gum at all in this movie. How's he out of it already?
Yeah, he's had chewed gum once.
Like,
Oh,
there's
man.
a girl on the screen, and she's not dating me right now. Ding, that's a sin. This scene does not contain a lap dance. Ding, that's a sin. Like, this is terrible.
I'll take the
Oh,
nostalgia critic over CinemaSins any day.
As cringy as he is, yeah, at least he tries.
I
mean,
enjoy
not
him
very
because of
hard,
his
but he
earnestness,
tries.
you know? Like, he's in it. Like, he's all in. And I appreciate it.
I stopped when he I stopped when he got the what was it, demo reel. So he went to do demo reel and that
no.
flopped, so he merged demo reel with the nostalgia critic review. So like every 2 seconds he's like cutting away to these really awful skits with the demo reel cast that are just terrible. And yeah, I can't and he got like too big, so now all the studios are watching him, and every time he uses clips from a movie he gets like copyright struck, so he can't even include clips from movies.
You
in his
get more
reviews
skits
anymore.
as a trade-off, though.
You know,
Oh god,
Yeah.
that's where I had to stop. You know,
Highly
old
recommend The
nostalgia
Wall.
critic I can do, but
I highly
know,
recommend the
early-
Wall episode. If you-
early
Oh,
CinemaSins was actually kind of funny. Like they'd be like a 5-minute video that would kind of like critique the movie, but was also being goofy, and it was actually kind of funny. And then eventually they got to the point where I guess they were so self-aware that like they took out all critique, and instead their videos became like 20-minute videos of, look, it's day in this scene, but why do you see the moon in the next shot? Like, wasn't this supposed to be funny? Like, I swear they started out actually being funny.
I don't know. I know, right? I mean, I watched it too when it started, but then it just became really pedantic and autistic, and I just stopped enjoying it.
Well, what got me about them is they were like, people were like, oh, these critiques are lazy. And then they'd say like, well, we're not critics. We make funny. And then people are like, well, they're not funny. And they're like, well, that's because we're critics. It's like, well,
Yeah, right. I feel like they're trolling everybody at this point.
Oh man, there was actually a funny video they had one time that was like called "Everything Wrong with CinemaSins," and then one of them was just "We're white." That was a sin. It's funny,
the ultimate sin.
right? You'd know, Weenie.
Please forgive me. I can't help the way I was born.
Eric says, "I'm here. I'm here. You may begin."
Oh, well, thank God. Because I've just been dying to talk about Chud 2, Bud the Chud, and I know you've all been dying to hear about it.
I do
Oh,
love Garrett
no, I
Graham
have
and anything
not.
he's done. So
Go ahead, tell us about it. I do not
Oh,
look
they
forward
should-
to this.
They should have called it Chud 2, Chud Harder. But
I
it
don't
has.
think they should have done that. So I disagree.
Oh, you disagree with me? Okay. let us have a sensible debate about this.
Don't you mean Chode harder?
Yeah, Chode Harder, Chode
Both
2.
the
That's the
Chode.
porn parody. Chode, they're not staying down there anymore.
Chud 2, didn't you tell me that's got nothing to do with the first one?
Absolutely fucking nothing. You can tell that they did some, like, a very mild rewrite of what I'm pretty sure was a Return of the Living Dead spec script, like a sequel to it. And it's like, nah, let's do this
Oh.
even shittier sequel instead. And we'll just call this a Chud movie. And so they just put in some, like, really random, like, insert dialogue where they refer to the zombies as Chuds. And they mentioned, like, a government program that hardly has anything to do with the first movie. And it's really just a zombie comedy. Even has some of the fucking same jokes from Return of the Living Dead 2. Like, there's a part where the zombies are all, like, shuffling towards they attack a high school dance at the end of the movie, and while they're all shuffling towards the high school dance, for a second they do the Thriller dance, and it's like, oh, they did the same thing in Return of the Living Dead 2.
But to be
This
fair,
is-
everything was doing that dance.
yeah, I remember there was an intro from, like, what was it, like the new Scooby Mysteries, where they had like Dracula and Frankenstein doing the Thriller dance.
Can I bring up something about the writer of Bud the Chud?
Oh, please.
Ed Naha, who most people will know, wrote the RoboCop adaptation.
That's
But he also
right. I knew
wrote
that
Honey, I
name.
Shrunk the Kids. I think he's done a ton of film adaptations, or novelizations, I should say,
Yeah.
but also wrote classics such as Doll Man, Doll Man versus Demonic Toys, Dolls and Troll.
Well, this was definitely, I wouldn't call it Empire Pictures tier, but this was definitely like lower end Full Moon Features tier. I mean, Bud 2, Bud the Chud is like, so this discount Parker Lewis main character, you know, every like 5 seconds, I think he's going to go, whoa, freeze frame. How did this happen, guys? Like, I had a zombie here, but now he's walking around and he's wearing a suit and he's dancing. What's going on?
That is a pretty wacky scenario to be caught up in.
Yeah. Rewind. Let's see what happened and play that back from the top. And like, yeah, it's like that. And he's got a nerdy best friend and like a smoking hot like platonic female friend, like the Kelly Kapowski kind of character. And she wears a really revealing bathing suit at the very end of the movie, so it's kind of worth it to sit it out.
So these cut to the end of the movie, you said?
Yes. Oh, is that a sound effect?
What do you
Not
know? Was
me.
that sound effect?
I thought I heard a rewind sound effect. Yeah.
Oh no, that was my chair.
Dude,
my-
NASA's
well, that
doing
was well
Foley
timed.
work now.
Yeah, right. Because it sounded like a winding videotape. What a happy accident, Nasser.
No, it was just the chair.
Now it's creaky. It's not working. But yeah, no, it's. I don't know. I didn't hate the movie. I just have to be in the right kind of mood to watch a movie like that or Return of the Living Dead Part 2, like a really cheesy zombie comedy kind of movie. And I don't know what mood that is, but it couldn't be more different from Chud 1. Chud 1 takes itself way too fucking seriously, and this one is just a goofball comedy all the way through. It's definitely like they're from two different franchises.
It's kind of a slap in the face that they use the Chuds from Chud 2 on the poster, or the Chuds from Chud 1 on the poster artwork for Chud 2.
Yeah, and then in Chud 2, they're not even like Chuds, because Chuds aren't just zombies. They're mutant monsters with like these big eyes and pointy ears and like
can
necks that
elongate.
can extend. Yeah, and these are just fucking zombies. There's absolutely nothing special about them. They're just zombies, and the whole idea about there being, the military trying to recover these pods with zombies in them, it really, really feels like it was supposed to be a Return of the Living Dead sequel. Like they've got Bud the Chud, held up in a pod at some secret military base, and he accidentally gets sent to the wrong facility in a small town in Middle America. It's straight up Return of the Living Dead. So yeah.
Now, you did fail to mention one of the best parts of Chud 2, which is its incredibly catchy theme song, which you probably sang all night.
Chud, yes.
But
I almost feel like that's a given because every movie back then had a theme song that was either a rap song or a pop ballad. And I mean, I wish it was a rap song like Maniac Cop 2, or what was it? Prom Night. It was Prom Night 3 that had the rap song, but yeah, something like that. But Bud the Chud's theme song's pretty good.
Eric says,
one more thing. I'm sorry.
Here for that quality Chud 2, Bud the Chud content.
Yeah, well, one more thing, though. If you do want to watch the movie and you've ever wondered what the guy who voiced Stu Pickles from Rugrats looked like, he plays the father of Discount Parker Lewis in this movie. And he basically just plays Stu from Rugrats. So it's like a live action Stu from Rugrats. It's like Stu, what are you doing fighting the undead? It's 3 a.m. because I've lost control of my life.
Oh man. Let's see. Yucky Gum says Chud is the type of horror movie that they could remake and improve.
Yeah, I agree with that. Chud 1, because like Chud 1 is like 90% Daniel Stern trying to uncover a government conspiracy and 10% mutant monsters in the sewers.
Yeah,
it's like 1% mutant monsters. Like the whole movie should have taken place down there in the sewers. That's what I thought I was getting into. I was so pissed at you guys. I like
Chud. I like that it's that it was filmed on location in 80s pre-urban renewal New York City, so it's really gritty and grimy.
Yeah.
I like everything with Daniel Stern, even if it's not all toxic monster related. But yeah, it is. It does not capitalize on its premise.
Yeah, you guys pissed me off. I was like, this better not suck. You guys were all like, oh, yeah, watch it. It's great. I can't believe you've never seen Chud. Watch Chud. It's great. It's incredible.
Nasser, you hate every movie we've ever recommended to you.
That's true.
You're like, Mandy, ew, I turned it off after 5 minutes. It used the color purple, and that makes me angry.
No, I like the.
I like purple. No.
No, I like the Day of the Beast. That was a good one, Weenie.
Which one? Dia de la Bestio? You got to call it by its Spanish name.
I don't even know how to say that. How do you even know how to say that? You're white.
I'm only half white. I'm more of an eggshell white.
Oh, are you one of those white Hispanics that shoots black teenagers and gets in
Mark,
a lot of trouble?
You added me on Facebook. You leave pictures of tacos on my wall every day. My parents are pissed, man.
Because they're hard shell American Tex-Mex tacos and that's bullshit and you hate it?
Oh man, I think you've recommended me movies before that I liked, but I can't recall off the top of my head.
I can't recall all two of them.
No, you guys have recommended a few good ones. I'm recommending one to you, Mark, because I know you've never seen any good movies. The Brian De Palma movie, Blowout. Oh my goodness, one of my favorite movies.
Is it a horror movie?
Kind of. Have either of you guys?
Kind of. Well, it is or it isn't, Nasser.
I mean, if it's De Palma, it's probably just a thriller, right?
It's a thriller, but it definitely.
Thrillers.
No,
I don't get thrilled. Nobody thrills me.
Is there a ghost? Is there a killer doll? No? Well, then miss me with that shit.
That sounds like one of those arrow charts to if Mark enjoys a movie. Is there a ghost? No. Is there a killer in the house? No.
Or possessed doll? No. Alien from space that lives in the TV? No.
Well, you can just cut out like 95% of Hitchcock's filmography because I'm not wasting my time on that crap.
Speaking of Hitchcock, really quick, before Nasser tells us about Blowout, because I've always wanted to see it, there's a freaking video game coming out that's called Alfred Hitchcock Vertigo.
I thought you were going to say like Alfred Hitchcock Demon Slayer or something.
No. They're making a game, and I don't know if it's based on. I mean, I'm assuming it's based on the movie Vertigo, but I don't know if they're doing something like this is before he has the vertigo. I've never seen Vertigo.
It's a prequel. So is it going to be like Godfather, the game that came out on like Xbox a million years ago?
That's what I'm wondering.
I don't know.
Isn't that crazy?
I guess like who gets the license to a Hitchcock movie to make a video game out of it?
You know what? I'm gonna
pull up the article.
It wasn't even a Psycho video game on the Atari 2600. When you think
I put a link to the trailer if we all want to fap together it really quick. It shouldn't be very long. Sorry to bring that up and cut you off on Blowout. I was just like, damn, I got to get this out before I forget because it's crazy.
No, it's okay.
Before we blow out, we have to fap.
De Palma is basically Hitchcock. He does all the same things.
I like De Palma. I have such a strong appreciation for his work, man. You got to watch the documentary about De Palma. It's great.
I will watch it, but you guys got to watch Blowout. Blowout's such a fun movie. You guys.
Is it Criterion?
Yes, it is. It's Criterion.
Oh, that's why you like it. I still got to watch Mulholland Drive. I'm fucking behind.
You say Muhammad Drive? Damn.
Muhammad Drive, yeah.
Mark, don't explode.
Somebody needs to make that meme quick. Photoshopping Muhammad Drive.
You ever see that Family Guy where they're in the Middle East and they're at like a bazaar and that one Muslim guy is like hawking like bootleg DVDs and he's like, we have all the latest Hollywood hits, including "Dude, I have misplaced my car, but praise Allah, no one was hurt."
One of my friends just got a Matrix 3 bootleg from China. And it says the catchphrase on it says it's a picture. Imagine the poster for Matrix 3, right? With Neo and Trinity. And then in Chinese, it has, Asian lettering and then 3. And then the English catchphrase says the white men wanted a stud to breed slaves.
What? Yeah. That's
I'll
half
send that.
accurate.
I'll pull that and I'll send that to you guys.
All right, let me let's play this. This is Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo official game trailer. Have either of you seen Vertigo?
I haven't.
Like not since the 90s. I don't remember a thing about it.
Okay, yeah, I saw it a couple years ago. It's solid. It's a good movie, but probably not in my top 5 Hitchcock. But anyways, let's continue this. Continue this. Let's just play it.
He claims it's his fault that his daughter and her mother
There aren't any birth records connecting you to a daughter.
driving when their car went off a cliff.
I'm really interested in this. I don't think this has anything to do with the movie, though.
Really?
This is not Jimmy Stewart or anything, but
Like, who's this Leonard Nimoy looking motherfucker?
I mean, they could have just. I mean, maybe it's the same character, but different. They can't get the rights, the likeness
Yeah.
rights. from the state.
maybe, I don't know. But I'm interested with like those little bits of radio I'm hearing in the background.
I saw that station wagon. Now I'm interested. That's all it took. Like, oh, tracks. Now I'm interested. 19 seconds. They got me hooked.
Right. But there's no scene like this in the movie. So yeah, I don't think this has anything to do with Vertigo, actually.
Because of vertigo.
I've never seen such an intense case of vertigo before.
Oh no.
A pleasure meeting you,
no.
Ed.
Uh-oh.
What are we thinking here? What are we thinking?
No.
What are we thinking?
Like, I hate it when when they drop the title of the movie or I guess the game like that. Like, what's wrong with me, doctor? I'm afraid you have vertigo.
Boy, I sure am tired of all this vertigo.
How much you want to bet she's going to lecture him on white privilege or something? Like, you deserve it.
I don't know. I think it's a French game. I'm kind of going through the article right now. It's a French game publisher, so maybe not. You might not see that here.
All right, let's see.
I'm Dr. Lomas.
Doctor in what exactly?
Wait, did they just say Loomis? Or it sounded like they said Lummis. Did they mean Loomis?
I don't know, but the voice acting's really bad so far.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Doctor, I'll give you free reign over my memories, my trauma,
I'll
my
give you free reign over my
troubles.
dick.
Over these nuts, baby.
You got 1 hour. One. Because everyone treats me like I'm crazy.
Dr. Lomas, it's Sheriff Reyes.
Is Ed under investigation? Is he the suspect of a crime?
What do you want to know?
What do you want to tell me?
Why does this
she
look like
exist?
a PS3 game?
Have
looks really
Even
bad.
worse. It looks like it's like PS1.
I have a feeling most of the budget went to securing the rights to Alfred Hitchcock's
so.
Vertigo. Because this
That's a
looks
safe
really
bet.
bad.
They could have just called this anything else.
But then we wouldn't be watching it right now.
That's true.
Tick tock, Doctor.
Wow. Wow.
You see, it's legit because there's that little silhouette of Hitchcock on the side. Like his ghost is looking over this video game and nodding with approval. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
this
exactly
is what
what I
I
was
would
gonna
have done had I been alive.
You guys
Good thing I
actually-
died, so I didn't have to watch this.
I was gonna say you guys are gonna laugh at me, but StreamYard was stuck, so I couldn't get off the screen. But now it was frozen for a second, and now I got it to go away.
Your keys were
So-
stuck because you took e-fapping a little too literally.
No, it wasn't the keyboard.
No!
No, it's StreamYard. There's nothing to do with my keyboard. I don't care if the keys are sticky. I mean, they're not sticky.
They're stinky. So, anyways, according to this article, it will not be a direct adaptation of the original film. The game will feature an original story about obsession, memory, manipulation, and madness, and will include 3 playable characters. The game will also feature multiple timelines that the publisher says will be used to separate reality from deceptive memories. So,
That sounds really good.
yeah, I guess only the same in title.
It sounds almost like Eternal Darkness, but without all the cool horror stuff that made that game awesome. But if it has like the insanity meter, the vertigo meter, or whatever, that kind of like
Right.
fucks with your gameplay, that could be cool.
Oh, you know, this wouldn't be the first time they just put Hitchcock's silhouette and name on something just to get it to sell. Because I love buying terrible like 70s horror paperbacks. And when I was looking at some on eBay last year, it came across this series. I forget what it's called. It's called like, I don't know, Alfred Hitchcock's something or other. I don't know. And so I looked it up. I'm like, what is this? And everything said, it just uses his name. It's nothing to do with Hitchcock.
Yeah, his estate will just license him out. It's probably like his grandkids or great grandkids who never knew him and don't give a shit. Like I bought some Alfred Hitchcock hot sauce the other day, and it was just terrible.
Did you really?
What?
Vinegar. I made that up. But...
because when a celebrity's dead, you kind of don't become surprised by any of these marketing things, or any product.
I feel like that's something you'd see on The Simpsons. Like they'd have like Alfred Hitchcock hot sauce or something. I don't know why, but I could just see it now in the animation style.
Ooh, Vincent Price paper towels. I'm gonna get these because they have Vincent Price on them.
I would too. Oh man!
I mean, what the fuck can I say? I bought a box of Ghostbusters cereal just because it had Ghostbusters, and good God, that cereal was awful.
But it also had tons of vitamins and nutrients that your body needs.
Like hell it did. Like that thing had 25% of your daily added sugar allotment in one serving. And I'm a big boy and I demand a big cereal, so I probably had 3 servings.
That sounds like a really shitty commercial. Big boys need big cereal.
That was a Honeycomb commercial, the one with Andre the Giant, where he's like, I'm a big boy and I want a big cereal. I'm like, you want Honeycomb? Like, yes. Oh. I die a year after we film this.
I think I have that on my hard drive.
You just have that saved.
Well, I like saving and collecting like weird movie clips and commercials and stuff. So you never know when you're going to need it.
You got to make your VHS mixtape like you did back in high school, right? In AV Club.
Oh, yeah.
So you got the Orson Welles wine commercial on there,
Oh my God.
I think I have that one.
Dead Punk Gage says Paul Newman made popcorn, apparently.
His popcorn's the best.
Is it really?
Paul Newman, he made salad dressings and all sorts of stuff. Yeah. I mean, he was hilarious because he had he had like the Paul Newman pizza where he had like a chef's hat and a curly mustache, but he had like the Paul Newman taco kit where he had a sombrero and a Frito Bandito mustache and a poncho. That was the best one.
I want to have my own weenie brand.
It's a brand of weenie?
Yes.
What would you call it?
Nasserwurst. Nasswurst.
I don't know. I'd probably go with that. Eric says Alfred Hitchcock's, Mike Mignola's, Francis Ford Coppola's, Bram Stoker's Dracula.
In a perfect world.
Oh man.
That's like that Street Fighter the movie, the game.
Oh my God, yeah. But there's 2 versions. Is it Street Fighter, the movie, the game, the arcade version, or Street Fighter, the movie, the game, the console version? You got to add at least 2 more colons into that shit.
No matter who wins, we lose.
Yucky Gums says Superman's 50th anniversary had a hot dog brand tie-in.
Oh man, everything's got like a Twinkie tie-in. So it's like Ghostbusters had key lime slime, and Shrek had like, I don't know, Shrek's green ejaculant.
Shrek lime slime.
Yeah, Shrek's smegma filling.
You guys got any? You guys, since we're only a couple weeks away from October, you guys got any plans for October? Any 31 days of Halloween things you guys try and do? I've never been able to do it. I already know this year I can't do it all 31 days because me and my brother got vastly different schedules. But I think the farthest we got was 2 years ago. We got like 18 days in.
I did it once or twice a long time ago when I had a lot of free time and I wasn't like feeling, bone tired and dead when I got home from work. I don't have the energy to do that anymore, but I feel like I'm okay. I did it, but no, I've got some shit that I've been collecting onto thumb drives for the past couple of months to marathon my way through October. Just absolute terrible, heinous garbage. I went on archive.org and I found a bunch of like MTV recordings from like 1984 and 1987 and 1989 for their Halloween countdowns that have like, all the music videos, all the commercials, all the VJ host segments. Like some of them have Vincent Price and some of them have Elvira. There's one that's like Headbangers Halloween hosted by Iggy Pop and Alice Cooper. So I'm going to watch those in October and just like be a very sad old man.
The dream. What about you, Weenie? What do you got planned for next month?
I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm going to do like a 31 for 31 thing. The only thing I usually do is end up going to my parents and bringing them a bunch of weird Halloween movies to watch. So I'll probably do that.
Like
I don't
your
know.
mom's gonna be like, "Oh, Mandy again! Oh, Dios mío!"
They loved Mandy, by the way.
You bite your tongue, Mark. My
How dare
Mamacita
you.
loved Mandy.
But it's
I don't
kind of
know.
weird. Like I've made my mom into not a normie. Like she's seen a lot of the same stuff I have. It's very interesting.
You got her into Kino. Very good.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about rewatching some favorites like Frankenhooker and Slumber Party Massacre and Slumber Party Massacre 2 and Slumber Party Massacre 3.
So it's like Nasser top 3 movies. Slumber Party Massacre 1, Slumber Party Massacre 2, Slumber Party Massacre 3.
2's the best one out of all of them. But yeah, I don't know.
Oh, there's a movie that since you and Hot Dog got to talk all about Malignant and Leave Me Out in the Rain, now Hot Dog and I get to talk about Sundown, The Vampire in Retreat, and you can just go sit in the corner, Nasser.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'll be over here. in the
That's fine.
corner,
That's fine. I'll just go sit in the corner.
counting my silver coins.
Oh, the silver coins that you sold Jesus out with. Okay. I
No.
understand. No, not those silver coins. I keep those in a safe deposit box.
Right.
Have you seen this alternate cover art for Sundown, The Vampire in Retreat? By the way?
I did not know this movie existed until I
Yeah.
think it was either you or Christian Hannah Horror, or maybe both of you at the same time, like tweeted that, like, "Hey, check this Vestron shit out. It's over at Walmart for like $10." I was like, I didn't know this movie existed, but it's got Bruce Campbell in it, so off I go.
So it can't be bad if Bruce Campbell's in it.
Yeah, and like such a strangely diminished role. Like this movie has like 4 characters in it who are completely meaningless. Like the main character is the father, and then his daughters and his wife, and then he's fighting the main vampire. But there's just also this pointless bullshit with like these teenagers who get arrested and stuck in prison and turn into vampires. And Bruce Campbell, who is like a Van Helsing style vampire hunter who comes to town and falls in love with like a vampire waitress, and he gets turned into a vampire. And it's like, why are there so many extra characters that don't mean anything to this movie? And why does Bruce Campbell have to be one of them?
Did you watch any of the special features?
No, I haven't gotten into those.
So-
I'm almost never watch special features because I suck.
So this was Vestron's last theatrical release, and it was either this or I think it was Earth Girls Are Easy.
Ooh,
And they,
I
and
can
they chose
imagine
this.
I can imagine either of those killing a distributor because wow, I mean, so Sundown, The Vampire in Retreat is definitely better than Earth Girls Are Easy.
You
but
really
this is not
think
a crowd
so?
pleaser. I mean, this is not a crowd pleaser. I can't. This is not the kind of movie that would make money, and it's also that like, when did this come out? What year was this? I'm looking. At
This
my box
movie's
right now.
not an anybody pleaser. I don't think.
No,
I don't know who I
1990.
would allow to watch this on purpose.
I mean, I didn't hate the movie or anything. It's just that so vampire westerns where people use cool, new, like innovative tools to kill vampires. It's like I could watch Sundown, The Vampire in Retreat, or I could watch John Carpenter's Vampires, or I could watch From Dusk Till Dawn, or I could watch Near Dark, or I could watch Lost Boys. There's like this whole glut of vampire westerns that are all better than this shit.
It just felt cheap. It almost feels like one of those Disney made-for-TV movies.
Oh yeah, it's kind of got that Steve Guttenberg and Tower of Terror kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it does. And Bruce Campbell brings up on the special features that the soundtrack's really good, and even told the guy, like, maybe you shouldn't use that soundtrack for this movie.
Ouch. That's harsh. I mean, I'll say that the only like cool idea in the movie is the idea of wooden bullets to kill vampires. And I'm like, okay, I'd never considered that. I guess that's cheaper than silver bullets, which are already being used in vampire movies, but sure. Other than that, man, yeah, there's not a whole lot that I
could you
can
guys
think of.
imagine if we had to hunt a monster, whether it's a vampire or a werewolf, and like we're shooting it with silver bullets, and then you guys just see me picking up the casing
And crying.
I'm like, these have some melt value.
You'd be pulling them out of the corpses.
Right, you guys,
like Nasser, stop it! You're like Homer with the cursed donut, where it's like Nasser, no.
you guys are like, we're being attacked. Help me! It's gonna eat me. And I'm just like, guys, hold on, I gotta pick this up first. I'm reinforcements, but I'm just picking up all the casings.
So Dead Punk in the chat asks if it's better than Blood Rain 2. Have you seen that one, Mark?
It would have to be. Isn't that a Yui Bowl movie?
Yeah, and now
anything is better than a Yui Bowl
I
movie.
haven't seen Blood Rain 2, but he kind of made a simultaneous film called like Blubberella at the same time. And I watched that. So I feel like I sort of have seen Blood Rain 2, and it's better than that, barely.
I mean, just coming from 1990 when everything was done with practical effects, it has that sort of charm. But this is the kind of movie that I'm pretty sure that even though I didn't watch it, I feel like I watched it at like 1 p.m. on a Tuesday on the USA Network in like 1991. It was that kind of movie that they would play at that kind of time, and not even like during the summer break. Like they would play it in like February when everybody was at school or work and no one is actually home watching movies. Like this is daytime filler on a cable network material.
It's a surprising release from Vestron too. Like I'm taking a look at Vestron's releases because I have all of them because I've been a fan of that label. But this release is really bad compared to everything else on there. I mean, they dropped Blood Diner, Slaughter High, Beyond Reanimator.
Yeah, except also Chud 2 Bud the Chud is a Vestron release hot dog. Number 5.
What would you rather watch if you had to pick?
Oh God, I think I would
on.
rather watch Bud.
I'm saying this is easily the bottom of the Vestron barrel.
It's pretty much down there at the bottom of that. Trying to think of something nice to say about it, but then all I can think
the
about
effects are good.
Yeah, I mean the effects are fine. It's got like the late 80s, early 90s practical effects, but it also has a random Rastafarian vampire police.
Yeah, that's
sheriff.
right. That's pretty rad.
Just like, what the fuck? Like, why are you in this movie?
You also get the master of self-suffocation himself, David Carradine, playing a master vampire.
Yeah, that is in there.
he's in the movie.
Ricky Gum says Nasser's the guy that gets bitten and doesn't tell anyone.
You would be that asshole.
Yeah.
No, that wouldn't.
You'd be like,
me.
I think it's gonna get better this time.
You're the guy who gets bit. Yeah, you're the asshole who gets bit by a zombie in the first 5 minutes of the movie, and then like by 80 minutes into the film, the makeup artist has you like glistening with sweat, and you're like you're got a pallor, and your eyes are sunken in, and you're hunched over, and your gums are all like cracked and like peeled back, and like Hot Dog and I are like, Nasser, are you okay? Is there anything wrong? And you're like, no, I'm fine. You're like, okay. And then we just go about our business. Like, he couldn't possibly be a zombie.
Why do I imagine Weenie as being like him and somebody else would probably, like in a zombie apocalypse, they'd go out looking for supplies. They've each got like, these big book bags on their backs. They've got some guns and whatnot, and they're going out, they're killing zombies, but it comes down to this situation where they're like cornered and Weenie needs a diversion, so he kind of like throws the dude he's with like to the zombies. They eat him so he could run away. I feel that's you, Weenie.
100%.
Really?
I mean, if I could be anyone, I want to be the dude in Friday the 13th Part 2 who's plowing that chick, and then they both get double impaled by Jason on the spear. Because I mean, that if I know I'm not going to survive a horror movie. I'm just not a material. But if I had to go, I'd like to be that guy.
You want a 3-way with Jason Voorhees himself?
I mean, when I say that spearing me in the back, I don't mean like that. And Jason is celibate. How dare you sully his
Incel.
name?
Incelibate.
Oh man,
it'd be kind of interesting though if they did have to clarify that he chooses not to have sex actively.
I mean, is that part in Friday the 13th Part 3 where that one girl is giving her tragic backstory, and it really looks like Jason is trying to rape her. But they never clarify if that's what he was up to or not.
We'll never know.
Right.
He just thinks every woman is his mom. So, maybe he's Christian. I don't know. Both retarded.
He's celibate, and I think Blumhouse will expand on that when they put out the new movie in a year.
I hope so.
Not Blumhouse. I don't need jump scare Jason. The movie's over, but Jason pops up right in the close up in front of the camera. Cut the credits.
I wouldn't mind an A24 Jason, where it's more about his family and dealing with loss and the struggle. And the monster's not the monster per se.
That sounds a lot like Rob Zombie's Halloween, and it just made me throw up in my mouth. Thanks a lot.
No, Weenie's got the right idea here.
Jeez.
No, that sounds like Criterion, right there.
It does. It sounds like a great idea. Gore is overrated. I prefer the feeling of horror.
It's not supposed to be scary.
You're just reading that meme off verbatim right now.
Yes, I was stalling so I could think it's a great idea so I can pull up the meme. No, you don't get it. The monster was in his head the whole time. Oh, that's such a great meme.
Oh, I watched one more of my Vinegar Syndrome pile that I've been sitting on for 3 months.
Oh yeah, I still gotta watch that one. You said Madman. I still gotta watch that one.
Oh yeah, that one's good. No, this one wasn't as good, but it's a movie that was really deep discounted on Vinegar Syndrome. But it's a movie that every review I've ever read of it was bad. It's the 1979 version of The House of the Dead. Nothing to do with the Yui Bowl movie, which is our second Yui Bowl reference of the night, and I feel like that's too many. But it's an anthology film, and it was an indie anthology film, so it wasn't like Amicus or anything. And it's actually pretty good. None of the anthology segments make any sense. There's no rhyme or reason to why anything happens, and I actually kind of like that. So the wraparound segment is this guy is trying to get out of the rain. So this one old dude takes him into his mortuary and decides to start showing him all the bodies in the coffins. And each body tells a story, right? So the first story is this lady who's a teacher, but she hates kids. And then she goes home at night and weird stuff starts happening around her house. And she thinks that there's someone in the house with her, but it's okay. It just turns out it's a kid. But it's actually 12 kids and they're all wearing Halloween masks, but oh no, they're actually vampires. And then they eat her. And that's the story. Why are there vampire kids in her house? Don't know. Don't care. And the second one is about some dude who's using a camera to film the women he takes home, on dates. And then he strangles them with a stocking and then he goes to jail. And then that's it. And then the third one is about two detectives who are rivals, and so they kill each other. And then the fourth one is actually pretty good. It's about this one guy who's a jerk to homeless people and won't give them money until one day he gets trapped in some sort of subterranean labyrinth full of death traps, walls that are closing in on him and spikes that come down from the ceiling and crap like that. Until he winds up locked in a room where he's fed nothing but hard liquor for weeks on end, and then he's let loose into the street covered in liquor and shit, and he tries asking people for help, but everybody thinks he's homeless, so they won't help him, and he's oh, the cruel irony. And that's it. What? The problem with the movie is that you can tell that the segments, the stories, were filmed first, and then they tried to come up with the linking wraparound narrative, because at least two of those segments don't end with the person dying. And so the mortician is looking at a coffin, and he's and then he died eventually. And closes the coffin. It's oh, okay. Thank you for that closure.
Have you seen Night Train to Terror?
No, I haven't. What year is that one?
I think mid 80s, maybe 85. When you brought up the whole thing that those stories seem like they're unfinished, it reminded me of Night Train to Terror, because that one it's an anthology film, and each film is an unfinished other film that later got released somewhere else. So it's just super odd and choppy and inconsistent anthology.
Is it so it's a sampler? It's just partial bits of movies strung together?
Yeah, and then you have a very odd wraparound that's very cheesy. And who's the guy that plays Bull in Night Court? Richard Mall. I think is in 2 or 3 of the short stories.
God, so it's just like the worst hits of his entire career all assembled together into one film.
It's fantastic. Highly recommend.
I kind of do need to check that out now. That sounds exactly up my alley. I don't like to watch good movies. I like to watch shit with Richard Mall.
Andrew says Madman is boring. Maybe you guys could fight about that.
I don't get it. I love Madman. I thought it was way more. I thought it was way more intense than like Sleepaway Camp or The Burning.
Ooh,
it just has like no plot, but that's fine.
Andrew says all the women in Mad Men have their eyes too far apart.
They are not handsome women. they are basket case tier looking women.
Ooh,
which
now they're up my alley.
They are all filthy looking.
Eric says deep discount on Vinegar Syndrome. Well, I'm afraid. Oh man, I'm with you on that, dude. Yucky Gum says Night Train to Terror is amazing. It's like a collection of trailers.
It's fantastic.
That sounds awesome. I really do want to check that one out.
Night Train to Terror.
It's one of Vinegar Syndrome's earlier releases.
Oh, it's a Vinegar Syndrome, so then it has to be garbage.
I think one of the first Vinegar Syndromes I got were that and Raw Force. And those are always the ones
Was that one of their porno releases?
No. Raw Force is crazy, dude. I think it starts off with like some weird motorcycle gang thing on a boat fighting kung fu people, and then they get to an island with zombie monk warriors or some shit, and they're cannibals. It's fucking crazy. It's a total blast.
Speaking of crazy, one of the Vestrons I bought but I haven't watched yet is The Wraith. So if we can synchronize our watches, let's both try to check out The Wraith, because you bought it too, didn't you, Hot Dog?
Oh yeah, I've seen it a bunch though. So.
Oh, you have? Oh, okay, well then I'll try to
it.
check it out before next week's Kino. Because wait, hold on. Let me read a portion of the back of the box real quick of how Vestron has chosen to sell this movie with their summary on the back. Here we go. When 4 glowing orbs crash into each other over the Arizona desert, they leave in their wake a badass Dodge Turbo Interceptor and its enigmatic helmeted driver. So yeah, that's piqued my interest.
It was weird because that movie didn't get a release out here for the longest time, and there was a Japan release that was $100-something, and it came with a replica of the helmet, I think.
Which is weird. Was this movie big in Japan or something?
I don't know, but maybe. There's a lot of weird stuff that's big in Japan, like Phantom of the Paradise, huge in Japan. Don't know why.
There's a lot of anime characters.
Great.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time, but I still don't understand why Japan.
Because they have taste in Japan.
Say what?
I said they have taste in Japan.
Yeah, they do. But yeah, no, that's funny you mentioned that, because that movie is really influential on anime in Japan.
Yeah.
So like the helmet that the Phantom wears, you see that pop up all the time as helmets in anime. And that one, what's his name? Paul Williams.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's a Berserk.
Yeah, in Berserk, and like Paul Williams, that weird, because he looks like a weird, long-haired, bespectacled man-child in that movie. Like he looks like Paul Williams. So the villain from Lupin the Third, Mamo, who is really famous, was based on Paul Williams from that movie. It's like he's that movie is just like beloved in Japan. It's so strange, and it's also a De Palma
Mambo.
Mamo,
yeah, it is De Palma.
M-A-M-O, yeah.
It's De Palma, and I think it's his, I want to say his second feature, and Sissy Spacek was the set designer.
Really?
Yeah. Set decorator.
Was that before or after Carrie Spacek?
Before.
Was it before? That was after.
Dude, this does look like Paul Williams.
Yeah, no, it kind of looks like a withered Paul Williams, but it's still definitely, you can see the influence.
Andrew says they eat soy in Japan, Nasser. What are you talking about? I'm just saying they have good taste there. Everyone needs a little soy once in a while.
Says Nasser as he sips on his almond milk.
I can't. Lactose gives me gas.
On Yucky Gum's comment, he said, "I thought Malignant specifically sounded like Phantom of the Paradise, De Palma love letter." Absolutely, I got that too. Like the killer speaks through like electronics and stuff, and it sounds exactly like Winslow.
Oh, that's awesome because like that was also like a Vincent Price Abominable Dr. Fives kind of thing. The way he talks to the speaker, like I love that shit.
Thieves,
All
not
right.
Yeah.
Fives.
Hmm?
Said it's
Have you not
thieves,
seen
fives.
Abominable Dr. Fives, Nasser?
You guys are gonna laugh at me. That is the one Vincent Price movie I just couldn't finish. I just didn't
Really?
like it. I didn't
Really?
That's
like
Because
like-
I'm not surprised. It's weird.
Like you
You
can't
didn't finish
finish
the movie?
good movies. All you can do is finish crap.
I'm sorry. I just didn't like that one. Every
Mark
time
just sounds more and more disappointed with you every time this happens.
every
Why do
time
I
I put
even
on a
bother?
Vincent Price movie, I loved it. I could finish it, except that one. I just couldn't get into it. It was
They're
boring.
great. They're fun.
Ugh, whatever. Anyways, we're here at the hour mark, so it's time to go.
To the guy who killed him.
Andrew says, "Stream Evil Dead 2, Mark. You'll get hundreds of Indians."
Yes. If I stream Evil Dead 2, the only person I know who won't be watching is Nasser. 'Cause he hated Evil Dead 2.
That movie sucks, dude. It sucks.
Oh my God.
Abominable
It's like-
Dr. Five sucks, man.
What
He sucks.
what
Nasser
part
sucks.
of Evil Dead 2 is actually supposed to be funny? Oh, the one hand is possessed. This is comedy. It's one that possessed hand. It's comedy. It's not comedy. It's stupid.
Rip.
I'm clicking on the outro. I don't know why it's not working.
Imagination.